I'm so grateful, Jamie, Lisa, that you guys are here and we get to have this conversation. What are some of the highlights of the last 2 months of all this change?
More time to teach our kids.
Yeah, more time to teach.
Not just school. They've learned so many more things with us being home more and not going to church, or the things we've watched on the daily updates and incorporating things in our life that we probably wouldn't have done. We've been Christians our whole life, but we do communion every day. Like we've even forgot to do it, went to bed and gotten jerked out of bed by our 12-year-old and said, it's communion time. We forgot to do it. Just to put more time in our family. We're kind of used to our lives getting turned upside down as we take in foster kids and out, in and out, but this has been different. We're very blessed. We've been able to keep our jobs, hours have been cut here and there, but we're so lucky, really. We've got to have a little bit of the best of both worlds, and we want to give back to the people that can't.
You're supposed to use what you have to help others, and that's what we want to do.
You just said something, and if it's okay, let's unpack that a little more. You talk about this time with family. What are some of those things that you see as just, can I use the word beautiful? It's just been beautiful?
Well, they're making their plans on what they can do next. They planted a huge garden because we can give that to the hungry. They're getting ready for cows because you can't just give people fruit and vegetables. So
they have to have meat.
They have to have meat. So that's, they just keep coming up with more things that they can do while we're at home, while we're all together. And
they're a lot more interested in the Bible. And we started reading the Bible every night for half hour. And they all sit around and listen. And they ask questions. And they're really in tune.
We spend more time talking about what's going on daily instead of just trying to get through the day. Our Wednesday nights don't entail what's happening this weekend because we know what's happening. Nothing but family time. What can we do for, our parents, our brothers, our sisters? Can we drop things off? We've just kind of kept going with it, which is wonderful.
You guys had the privilege of, as a family, going door to door and delivering what we've been calling the blessing. You guys delivered, I think someone said, I think I got that number here, 125 homes. Your family, Did you guys know that? Did you keep counting that? Did you know that?
No.
You delivered well over, it actually says, 125 different homes.
It was the best thing we've done all year. We were able to put smiles on people's faces and hear the I love yous and you guys are great. And the kids couldn't stop going.
Was there any one particular one that you can remember where that maybe jumped out to you?
They had one of their extra packages that they had to find somebody for. And they really, really looked. The kids were really looking for who they thought could use this in their life. And they found an older gentleman and they went up to him. And his response was amazing.
We had my 11-year-old walks up to him alone. He wanted to do this by himself. He was just a kind of an old man out in front of an apartment building, had his dog. He walked up and said, "This is a gift for you from Celebrate Church." And the guy looks at him and says, "For me?
Why would anybody give me anything?"
Why would you give me something? And I'm sure it meant something to him, It just
we would have went day and night had they been allowed to.
Yeah.
They wanted to just keep making people happy, and it was just wonderful to be able to do that.
And you never know what it's going to do for somebody.